Hey everyone, it's Libby from Maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people, the traditional custodians of the land on which these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Right, given the intensity of everything that's been happening recently, and we're having what you could call a moderately breather day, I was having a chat to my guides last night and said, gosh, I really want to read on non-political stuff again. And they went, yep, sure. So I'm having a non-political reading day today. We'll get onto the subject in a moment, but I just want to remind you I've got the 4 guides who are here at the moment. Surushin, who is my teenage Japanese female guide, and if you think of the sort of the Hello Kitty pigtails, and if you hear chewing and popping chewing gum, that's her. So she has reminded me that she's only here for the duration of this political climate, and then she is looking forward to moving on. Okay. I'm having a chuckle because I was going to say my main guide, who is my most recent one, and I have just been reminded by Meister who my main guide actually is. So Meister's earth name was Angus. He was a Gaelic Celt in the Scottish Highlands way back when. And if you picture him sort of full bearded, bushy hair, leathers, shield, wooden shield with leather over it, sword, all the rest of it, he looks like someone you would not want to come across in a quiet, dark alleyway at any stage. But he is the biggest softy you have ever met. And we have a chuckle over the choice of the name Meister because it means teacher, but it also means master. Now, I prefer the teacher, he prefers the master. And when I was talking about my guides the other week, one of my lovely viewers reminded me of when I had first met Meister, which actually wasn't in this lifetime. He died in a skirmish battle. I, at that time, was one of the skirmish battlers, a Viking, red-headed, beard, hair, you name it, scary-looking dude, real raper and pillager who justifiably got his head removed down the track, which is why you don't see me wearing sort of something up around my neck, necklaces or scarves or anything like that. I will occasionally, but usually not near the neck, thank you very much. Um, uh, so this red-headed Viking that I was, I don't know what his name is. Okay, I'm getting a name. Hekrun, Hekrun. Okay, I'll have to Google that when I'm finished. Let me just write that down. I don't even know if it's a name, but I'm going to Google it afterwards. Anyhow, so I was reminded by my lovely viewers of the message that I had been given by Meister several weeks back, months back, whatever it was. I don't remember what I read on because it's my guides chatting, not me. That at the point of Angus passing, being sawed through him and unalived, he uttered the words, "We will meet again." And here we are again. So, love it. Don't love what happened to him, but love that we are on the same side. But by crikey, he never lets me forget. When I say never lets me forget that moment, he's a force to be reckoned with. Let me just put it that way. Okay, but what do I want to have a look at in this reading? Now, what happens is my guides, when there's something that they want me to have a look at, they grab me literally by the eyeballs and plaster the eyeballs up onto the computer screen or the book or whatever it is that I happen to be looking at. And I cannot get whatever it is out of my mind until I've researched further and written down. So what I want to have a look at today, because I did ask, please, non-political, and they're granting that. I came across an article, I believe it was from November 25, where there was a scientist that was talking about an incident that happened, he said, earlier in the year. So I don't know if it's February or July earlier in the year. Gee, what happened last year? Wouldn't happen to be 3i Atlas by any chance. But about an episode called GRB 250702. Now, interestingly enough, 2025 equals 0702. They all come to the number 9. And if you add 9 and 9 together, so 2025 equals 9, 702 equals 9. And if you add them together, they come to 18, which if you add together is 9 as well. An ending. So the date and the year it occurred in are both ending occasions, ending numerology, completion numerology. Now, what am I talking about? I am talking about on this date. Now, I'm not sure whether it's the 7th of February or the 2nd of June, depending on where you are in the world, July, depending on where you are in the world as how you write your dates. And there was nothing in the article actually specifying what date it was, but it was a signal from space, a gamma ray burst. Now, this is not terribly unusual. Gamma ray bursts in themselves aren't unusual. They are caused by high energy radiation. Was first bursts, streams, jets, whatever you like to call them, first detected in the 1960s by accident, as scientists were looking for energy radiation on the Earth, and accidentally found it out in space. And they originate, what seems to be determined through the research so far is that they originate from the collapse of rotating stars that form black holes. They originate when the core of two stars merge, so crash into each other and merge and become one, or when a black hole consumes a helium star. What is unusual about this event is that the length of time that it occurred. Usually, these incidences, when they're detected, last at the most a couple of minutes. This particular event lasted 7 hours. Now, in 2027, there is going to be the launch of, which I actually find quite interesting, seeing it's 2 and 7, and now we've got 2 and 7 again. 2027, a Compton spectrometer and imager is going to be launched specifically to research these gamma ray bursts, and it will be designated to undertake a gamma ray survey. It's a specialist telescope. I don't know whether it's in space or on Earth. I didn't really look that far into it. But what really attracted me was, first of all, this happened while 3i Atlas was heading for Earth, came out of the void. They haven't been able to detect where it came from. And I'm using the Starseed Oracle for those that are interested in the deck. I've got all the Oracle cards out and I've been shuffling this whole time while I've been yapping. So it's come out of the void. And it is a breath of the cosmos. Now, I wrote down, when I was reading this article, I wrote down energy source and circled it and circled it and circled it. The breath of the cosmos. I'm not looking at the wording underneath, that came out of the void. So, my question is, am I right in picking up that this gamma ray burst, 7 hours long, of high energy radiation, was this an energy source? I heard the word gifted. Okay, first of all, right, gifted. Was this anything to do with Three-Eye Atlas? Was this anything to do with Three-Eye Atlas? Come on down, let's have a look. Now, I worked out my squeak. I put oil on my hinges and made it worse. It's actually where the laptop was rubbing on the stand. Let's have a look. The 7 Star Sisters, birthing creations. The tapestry of life. It says expression as well, but I'm getting the birthing of something new that has been, 7 and 7 hours. The 7 Star Sisters from the stars. There is a birthing of something new that will be integral to the tapestry of life that lasted for 7 hours. Now, this is the second signifier card. We, the Hathors. Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. What I'm really getting from this, it's not the first time we've been gifted this. Ancient Egypt times. I'm thinking I'm getting pre-pyramids. Not saying the aliens helped build the pyramids or anything like this. I'm getting pre-pyramids. This was first gifted. And if you think about there's the hieroglyphs and stuff that are available out there also from the ancient Mayan civilization, they have images of astronauts, rockets. I feel it was gifted at that time, but humanity wasn't ready. Okay, the energy it's stewing in. The golden children walking through the portal. The rare gifts, those of us that are open to stepping through. And notice I'll call it the sun, but the sun is simply a star. The star with the portal to walk through. For those that are ready. Those with the rare gifts to understand what this is. This could be the scientists, but this is also those of us that are deeply spiritual and understand there is more and understand that life is not as it seems, Homo luminous, but also honestly, I'm a Trekkie from way back. Wormholes, portals, you name it. I'm fully in. It's not for everyone. Not everyone will understand. And we're not for everyone. But face your true north. Be true to yourself. Embrace your weirdness. As I was talking about being a Trekkie in the past. We're not for everyone. This video won't be for everyone. But this is very much about opening oneself up. For those that are already in that energy. This is coming from Aaron. Thank you. I look up Hekrim, but this is coming from Aaron. And it is activated the earth. Earth changes. We're currently going through polar coldness, unusual heat, humidity, floods, fires, snowstorms, I believe in New York, is it, that I believe 18 homeless people perished overnight in the freezing, was it -12 temperatures? Unprecedented. Earthquakes, volcanoes. The earth is activated. The ley lines. Trust where you are led. The ley lines are realigning. We are pretty much expecting a magnetic pole flip. Trust where your instincts lead you in regards to all this that is happening. Listen to your inner self, your higher self, your gifted self. Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path and be the leader you wish you had in the immediate future. This is about stepping forward into this energy. Don't wait for others to lead. You be the leader you wish you had. If you had an idea, trust your instinct in this activated earth. If you have an idea that you think, why isn't somebody doing, then do it. Or organize people to do it. Call in the network. Forge the path, don't follow. And this path is leading through the stars to this greater earth. Okay. Inner earth. Externally, we've got inner earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings are going to present themselves externally. So we've got here, forge the path and be the leader that you wish you had instead of expecting others. Because we are entering energy of new solutions and beginnings, new beginning energy on this earth. Earth is activated. Trust your instincts. This is an energy source that has been revealed before, but humanity was not ready yet then to take it on. I was going to say control it, but they're like, no. It's nothing to do with controlling the energy. It's a gift that has been given to us. Okay, internally your life is a canvas and we are all the artists. We need to make our choices and be accountable for our choices. But paint on the canvas as if just paint. Paint on the canvas for no other reason than to bring you joy. You are not painting something to sell. You are not painting that will be critiqued by others. You are painting for yourself, and it is a chance to create something beautiful. You've got in the hopes and fears the emphatic, not empathic, or is it empathic? Emphatic and empathic. Emphatic means determined. Empathic means caring. Starseed. Energetic, sovereignty, absolutely. What's not, but absorbing what's, okay, don't be absorbing what's not yours. Empathically and emphatically. Starseed. Again, looking in the mirror, observe, don't absorb. We are above what is happening at this lower vibration. Love is more powerful. I love how whenever I'm talking about knowledge and the future and otherworldly, the whales and the orca elders always come out. They hold the knowledge, and once we learn the sound of their song, that knowledge will be shared. Fall into my arms. Surrender. Surrender to this. I have never swum with the whales. I've been whale watching. I've seen whales from promontories. I have never swum with the whales. Would love to do so. Because all paths lead home. Trust your intuition. All paths lead to the point where you are meant to be. And where's that point? As part of the greater void. The great cosmic womb. We all chose to be earthed. We've come from this great cosmic womb and we've chosen to be earthed. And we've chosen learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. Wow. Okay. And right now, the earth is pulsing. And this knowledge has been cracked open. And our star brothers are sharing the Horus, going back to the ancient Egypt, Horus energy. It has been brought to us before. It is here again. And on the bottom it tells me to jump in. Say yes. Jump in. Embrace your star family, because we are all star keepers. And we need to set up boundaries, let it go, and if it's not yours to carry, then it's not yours to carry. We've been called with our soul gifts, and it's time to step up to this new beginning. And this new beginning is a double mission. For the light workers, the star seeds, to serve the world by being in it and being you. As we bring about, I'm going to bypass that one because it's like longing for home. Yes, some of us will be, but this is about a new earth where the portals are opening. We need to take baby steps while embracing the big picture and trust the timing. It's not time yet, but they are being woven. We are so close. This one that I held aside was about being longing for the stars, homesick, and longing for the stars. But just remember, you've done this before. You've done this before. The veil is lifting, and the star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper, which again gets back to this knowledge has been imparted before. Okay, so My question is, I'm just going to pop those aside. In their box. It's my OCD in. Neat and tidy. Everything has a place and a place for everything. I'm going to, no, it's telling me to use the Nature's Whispers. Love this deck. So this has been imparted before. Are we going to realise that this has been imparted before? It's an energy source that's in space, from space. The knowledge of it has been shared previously. Is there something on Earth? And no, it's not the whatever's under Greenland that's the US military put in the 1950s. This is more. Is there? I'm seeing the Sphinx. There's suspected a chamber under the Sphinx. Vulnerability. It's going to be a vulnerable moment. Amplify your positive emotions. Be gentle with yourself. Okay, have we been here before? Have we been given this humanity? It's almost like a DNA memory. Open your heart and heighten your vitality, because there's going to be a shift in energy. I can't get away from energy source. The shift in energy. On the bottom, break through, trust your own understanding, make a decision, but be assured. Oh, there's Spotty coming for a cuddle, and Boo's coming up the back for one as well, which is telling me it must be nearly dinner time. Nearly dinner time. So yeah, I'm going to say yes. The shift in energy. But those of us that it's going to be a feeling of vulnerability. And I think that feeling of, okay, thank you, because we are not alone is what I'm getting. We are not alone. There will be an event that will spread the ripples out, but stay in the positivity and be gentle with yourself in this period of time. Be gentle with yourself, nurture yourself. You can't give if you haven't got. Open your heart. I'm also with this, heighten your vitality. This is coming from, I'm getting that this is coming from this energy source, the vitality, because in the Starseed Oracle we had the earth being, I can't even remember what the card was. This is what happens when I let my guides take control. The earth being activated. Thank you. This is about an energy. Now I'm going to just grab a card from the Cosmic Guidance just to finish up. And you know what's on the bottom? Love. Love is more powerful. Allow it to pour in and out of you. Is that the card you wanted? And you know, create, coming together, sharing, creating magic together. but nurture your creative energy. It's all about energy, because out of this will come peace, harmony, and contentment. And then we have the sun, again, the star source. The star source. But on the bottom of it all is love and rest, because there's going to be hard work going forward in regards to this. And it is going to be transformative. So yeah, it's all interconnected. It's all, the timing just feels right now. And the interesting part is the timing that feels right now is about no one person controlling. We're not quite there yet, but we've got this backlash against corrupt and wealthy individuals controlling. But we're in the midst of a backlash against that at the moment. We're entering this energy where we're saying, no, we're not giving you our power. Our power comes from love, and it belongs to everyone. Love is more powerful. And with that, I have a couple of puppy dogs who love me desperately, but also love their dinner. So I'll catch you shortly.